Yeah, and just again to the viewers and that, we have a lot of interviews here on mental health. And look, just again, when we started this, I just interviewed Doug because we were going to put it on his race car channel because he's a NASCAR fan. And when we did it, I went, oh, I got plenty of friends, Doug, we can interview. And you had some. We reached over 1 million views in a year and a half, and sometimes we get up to 200,000 or 300,000 listeners or viewers on the podcast, which I just think is an incredible achievement. Because, look, we're not experts, neither of us. We've just learned as we're going along. And when we look back at the first interviews, they're like, oh yeah, okay, but it's not about that. We just want to get the message across and share other people's stories, and we're improving it as we go along. We're learning, and Doug's learning, and he's done, like I said, again, he's done an incredible job. So Doug, here's a question. Now, we've been off air for a while, probably about 4 or 5 weeks. We're going to get back into it again next week, and I suggested we interview you to so the viewers and subscribers can hear what you're dealing with. How hard was it for you at some stage to think, am I going to continue doing RNU, or do I just give up? Because your mind was in another state, correct? It was just like, this is too much, I'm overwhelmed. How did you get through that to now be sitting here?
My faith in God. You know, I said a prayer every night for about a week when I was losing sleep and not catching up on sleep I lost in the first place. I said a prayer to God and said, please help me get out of this. And I even said, I need to start doing a better job of going back to church and reading the Bible more.
Okay, great. Now, of course, again, you know, I'm a believer. We just want to make clear we're not a religious channel at all, or a Christian channel. But yeah, that's who we are. That's part of my journey as well. And what you said's relevant, Doug. But there's also another side to it. You have to take action yourself as well.
That's right. Yeah.
So I understand exactly what you said. What did you do? You know, once you've said what you said, your prayers, but what did you do? Because you still have to take the action. You've got to do that.
What I did was when I was struggling to get sleep back, I came to the realization that there wasn't a pill that was going to make me feel better right away. It was going to take care of itself over time. But what I did was I sought organic, healthy options to assist me with sleep. I started eating turkey slices before bed and also drinking glasses of warm tea with honey, bedtime tea oriented. And I also stopped taking some things that I had been using, like melatonin and sleep drops, because Mom and I theorized that the melatonin was what made me sick or made it worse.
Oh, right. Interesting. And again, we're not scientists or medical practitioners here, so melatonin might work for a lot of people, but it didn't work for you because it had an adverse reaction. Yeah.
No, it did not. And
so here's the. Oh, sorry. Go on.
And Mom and I noticed my attitude change literally when I started taking the melatonin. So,
yeah. All right. Well, look. So here's the question again, Doug. We understand exactly what you just said, but there's something I'm looking for more. What gave you, which is what Relentless is about, when we talk to other people who've dealt with things like Janine Shepherd, training for the Winter Olympics many, many years ago and was hit by a semi-trailer. That was American and Australian semi for us, semi for Americans. Got hit by a semi-trailer and ended up a paraplegic. But what that woman did, like incredible, like became a pilot, became a stunt pilot, all while strapped in a special sort of half cocoon in the planes that she was flying. So she had to make a decision when she came out of the hospital, and when she was wheeled out, she looked up and saw an airplane flying over, and she just said, well, if I can't walk, I'll fly. But what was your thing, Doug? What is it that, we've interviewed so many people, and now you've dealt with this, it went to a next level. What was it that had you come out of what you were dealing with the last few weeks and go, I can do this? Because I know you can, but what was it that just switched in your mind that you're sitting here today?
What switched in my mind was I was like, I have a strong support system with Andy and my mom, and it's up to me to fix this. So I have to just move past the bad and just get on with life.
Okay, well, that was nice mentioning me, but I don't think I actually did much except annoy you. But your mum a great support, yes, because she's a great support. But I still think.
And I spoke to my own doctor, my own psychiatrist.
Yeah.
To see what methods I could do to get better.
Oh, okay, great, awesome, and but the inner strength in you, something that you can't even explain sometimes, just had you go, I'm dealing with this, but I want to go there. And so you, even though you still don't feel 100%, doing this today has given you that energy and that outlook to go, well, this isn't just about me anymore. I've gone through this, and people on our channel have gone through worse, or, you know, slightly less. But you said to me, yes, I do want to do this. And that was that little first step to get up and start sharing your story, which we're going to come back again a couple more weeks and see how you're progressing.
Oh, sorry. What was that?
No, go on. No, it's all right. Yep.
So what I decided was I wanted to get back to doing R&U stuff and not be defined by the bipolar.
Yeah, great, Doug. That's really wonderful, mate. It's a beautiful statement. And yeah, not defined by your circumstances. And it's not easy, is it? It's a tough deal.
I would say that the past 2 weeks, as far as mental toughness, it was the toughest thing I've ever been through in my whole life.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, because I've known you for a long time, and I've had a lot of chats with your mum, and you were really dealing with, I didn't realize myself personally, and I'll own this, that I didn't realize how serious it was, you know, until I really started talking to your mum and talking to you and realizing, oh, wow, you're really going through something here. And, you know, so you've done a wonderful job, Doug, of getting back up and proving what this channel's all about, being relentless and unstoppable. And we will end it here, but we're going to come back in a few more weeks and just see how you're progressing. And then a few more weeks after that, when you're back in training and fit again. And yeah, you're looking way better now. So this was all for our subscribers and viewers, just to understand why we've been out and people have been saying, oh, when's my interview? I want to jump on. And we've had to explain to people, even when you were sick, you were still messaging people saying, oh, I'm sorry, I'm just going through something at the moment. Everyone's understanding. So I thought this would be nice to have you on here and share your story. So I really appreciate you as a friend and your mum's support for you and what we've created. And it wouldn't have been created without you, mate.
Thanks, man. And everybody, please hit like and subscribe and comment.
All right, buddy. Well, have a rest. Oh, I'll say that again. Have a wonderful rest of your day, not have a rest. We can have a rest if you want. Have a wonderful rest of your day, mate. And thanks to everybody who supported the channel and everybody who's come on. And we are getting back to you, and we're going to start doing our interviews. We've got some great people coming up. And check out our other channels. The ones Doug will put the links up here later, with our wrestling channel where we interview pro wrestlers. And because I was a pro wrestler for many years before I started acting, and that's how my acting career started. And then we do one where we interview people from the railways, drivers, etc. So yeah, it's we keep ourselves busy. Well, I think Doug keeps himself more busy than anybody, but anyway, he does everything on the other channels as well. He does all the logos, all the editing. So you're a champion, mate, and I really admire you for what you're up to, because I definitely know I wouldn't be able to do what you're doing. And plus dealing with what you're dealing with your health issues as well, which are a positive side because you are breaking through them.
Thank you very much, man, and I'll keep on kicking ass.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Doug's better already. All right, everybody. Thank you. And Doug, awesome, mate. And look forward to getting back onto our interviews, and you take care of yourself. Okay.
All right. Thank you much.